Establishing goals is critical to the success of your marketing. Countless entrepreneurs and businesses have set up an advertising account, run a few ads, and then let it sit untouched for months or even years. This is usually due to a lack or absence of goals. So before you even begin establishing any sort of strategy, you need to establish clear goals. Your goals should be specific, measurable, and attainable. They can be long-term, short-term, or a mix of both. Deadlines and milestones can be helpful as well. Let me give you an example. I want to increase my traffic and sales would be an example of a bad goal that will likely result in your marketing efforts petering out after a while, because there's no specifics or milestones. On the other hand, I want to generate 1,000 new leads by Christmas is an example of a good goal. It's specific, measurable, and certainly attainable. Below are some examples of the various goal categories you might be interested in for your business. First up, there's traffic to website, which usually means sales, leads, or content marketing. Probably one of the most popular goals of marketing is to funnel your traffic back to your own web properties and convert that traffic into brand followers, leads, prospects, and customers. So maybe your goal is to get people to a landing page with a free offer where they can subscribe to your list and become a lead. Maybe they're being sent to a sales page or an e-commerce store. Maybe you just want to do some content marketing and send them to your blog. Next, let's look at the social following goal. In this goal category, your aim is to build a large number of followers. This usually means likes in the case of a business or brand page, or it could mean friends if you're focusing on your personal profile. The main sought-after benefit here is to increase the number of people who will see your posts in their newsfeed. If you grow a large enough community, this can be very beneficial, and if your content is engaging enough to get a lot of traction in the form of likes, comments, and shares, you can significantly increase the range of your organic reach into people's newsfeeds. Paid advertising, either directly to your social platforms or to a page that encourages social following, can be a great way to accomplish this. Next, let's talk about brand awareness. Another goal that's less thought about might be spreading brand awareness and recognition. If you're just starting out, there's a good chance your brand might be in need of a jump start. If nobody's ever heard of you, a great way to increase recognition is to simply flood the web with ads that direct people towards unique, helpful, or entertaining content, and get your name, logo, and overall brand identity in front of as many eyeballs as possible, as many times as possible. If this is your goal, you want to avoid being salesy in the beginning. Ensure you're focused almost entirely on helpful, relevant, or entertaining content. Next, there's expanding existing audiences. If you've already got an audience, your goal might be to make it bigger. Paid advertising can be used to direct traffic to viral content like a funny video that people will share. Other ways to expand existing audiences can include driving paid ads to contests, sweepstakes, and gamification systems. Assuming your offers and prizes are compelling enough, incentivized sharing and engagement can be very effective. After that, there's enhancing or repairing public relations. Do you want to set your company apart in the public eye? Do you want to associate your brand with feelings of goodwill and community involvement? If any of these apply to you, then enhancing or repairing your public relations could certainly be a good Facebook marketing goal for your business. Often we hear about PR operations as being focused on damage control or repairing harm to a company's reputation. But it doesn't take a humiliating public catastrophe to make PR enhancement a good idea. This is a goal that any business can engage in. Non-sales related campaigns can include photos or videos that foster positive values and goodwill, or even involvement in social movements or noble causes. A quick note about the social movements: be careful not to alienate half of your prospects. Although you may be super passionate about something and it may seem like it's worth putting your company out there in association with a certain cause, there's a good chance that a month later when you sit down to do your bookkeeping, you're going to regret it. So just be careful how you go about that. Here's some more ideas. Did your business recently donate to a charity? Build a school in a third world country? Serve food at a local pantry? These are all things to send paid advertising traffic to. These don't necessarily need to be about things that your business participated in. They can be content about general things like a heartwarming video about helping the poor or caring for the elderly. Special holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Mother's Day also present opportunities to leverage emotions, foster goodwill, and enhance your PR. Finally, there's market research. If you're just starting your business or going down a new path, you need to learn more about your audience and your market. Paid ads can get people to vote in polls, take surveys, or even drive them to the comment section of a blog where they'll share their opinions. Ultimately, your goal should be to gather as much data as possible and come up with 1 or 2 ideal customer avatars that you can then base your marketing and product development on. All of the goals you've learned about in this section require some sort of overall strategy relying on the various types of advertising options. So that's what we'll be covering next.